right, hello all you night readers, and welcome to Tarot Nights. It's good to have everybody here. I hope you are all doing well. It's good to see you all. It's nice to have such a group, as always. So let's see what's going on. Let's get everybody in here, see what's happening. It is April the 1st. Also known as April Fool's Day, which we celebrate the Fool card. To me, that's what we should be celebrating, right? The Fool. Now, who knows? Maybe the Fool will come up a lot tonight. Maybe. Maybe not. So hello, Yvonne. Hello, Lisa and Aqua, Christina, Rebecca, and Maggie. Little Baddie, how are you? Selena. OG Mask. Dewstone North, welcome. And Barb. Hey, Barb, how are you? Yes, happy April Fool's Day. For some funny reason, I don't get into the April Fooling mood. Or mode, I guess, is the word I want. Right? I don't really fall into that whole thing anymore. Maybe I did years ago. Maybe I did. Wow, look at all the majorness here. All these majors. I love this deck. This is the Housewives Tarot. You can tell what suit or if there are major cards or not by the borders, right? The black borders are all majors. The red borders are swords. Blue borders are cups. Like the goldish borders are wands and green borders are pentacles. So it's makes it so easy if you're not colorblind like I am. I just read it out of a book that tells me these are the colors. But when you're colorblind, that's what happens. Sorry, I didn't put your question up. But yeah, so Yvonne, a general read, I think, again, it's time for reflection. It's time to relax. It's time to hit the showers and see what's going on in your life. Or think about it, right? Take some extra time. Take a little bit of extra time. She looks just like you, doesn't she? See? She looks like you. And this guy, unfortunately, he kind of looks like me, so I don't know. I don't know. You guys make up your own mind. You've seen me. Right? But yeah, I think take some time for yourself. Figure some stuff out. It's time to really decide what's going on and where things are going in your life right now, because that's what you need to know. And I think your confidence is good. I think you are trying to take the initiative when it comes to new things, right? Just finding your creativity. It's just taking a while. Things are just taking a while, and with all the stuff going on around you in Ireland and at this time, right? It's difficult because it's just things are moving so slowly, and if they're moving so slowly, well, then you have to have patience that things will go. Things will move forward eventually. Patience is difficult to come by, especially after over 12 months of isolation and quarantine and all the other different things. But I do think you have a very clear idea of what you're doing and what your goals are and what you want to do. You know what is coming, and you know what's been going on, and you know that if there's going to be changes, there probably aren't going to be changes, right? There's not going to be that big change that you're looking for, because things right now are not built on a good foundation. So there's not going to be that huge chaotic cleansing change that you would like to have. But I do think, again, you just have to take some time out for you and worry about you for the time being, and not worry about all the other things or all the other people and stuff that you are worried about or concerned about. Things will be okay on their own without you having to worry about them so much. Trust me, if you're worried about them now, they'll still be there when you're ready to worry about them again. Yep, that's what I get for you. So, Barb, I did not have a show this morning. Didn't have a show this morning. Was I supposed to have a show this morning? Ha! Surprise to me. Hello, Bartman, and let's see, Olga. Hey, Olga. Brooklyn, welcome. Welcome to you all. It's good to see you all here. It's nice to have everyone. Yeah. So, a general reading for you, Lise. You know, a card came flying out. The Fool. Because it's April Fool's Day. Don't worry, I put it back in there somewhere. I put it back in the middle. Right back in the middle somewhere, and then shuffle up some more and cut the cards and see what your general reading has to say. So here's the story, and since we're early on in the show, I'd love to have the opinions of everybody who's here. I am thinking of doing away with one night every single week for Lenormand and another night for Kipper, and just have them as at special times, different times when, hey, surprise, we're doing Lenormand tonight. I just find that I think my tarot reads are better and more accurate than my Lenormand or Kipper reads. And yeah, so what do you think? What are your opinions? Because your opinions matter to me. So, Lise, your general reading starts off with anxiety. You feel anxious about something. Something is really making your mind race. Something is making your mind race right now. Makes you feel like you can't sleep. It makes you feel like you regret something. I just think that you feel like there's something maybe right now that you regret. Now, I think you are, you're very successful at the things you do. You're successful in your own personal life. And you are, you're happy. Even though, at times, yes, are you emotional about some things? Maybe you are sometimes. Yeah, but you heal from them. And you have that emotional feeling of healing. Yes, that emotional healing. But when you look within yourself, you see that there is that emotional connection of two people, and it's that romance, it's that union of the two people that are there that really makes you happy and really keeps you going. And those things, that's always there. That is something you can count on. I know you can count on that. I am aware of that. And I think I don't think there's any struggles in life that you can't get through without this person, without your partner in crime there, your partner with you. There's nothing there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't get through. No matter how bad things get, you can get through it because you have this partnership. This partnership has brought forth, right, a family, the family that you have now. And that makes you proud. It makes you feel like you are, happy and it's successful and close. But it really makes you feel good. It gives you that whole idea of, you know what? I am a family too. I am a family of my own. Not just, okay, there's the big Farrell family, and we all know, right? And that's great. But, and then, Yvonne, she's got her family of 4 and all. And now but not now, for many years, your son's not, it's not like your son is newborn. I know how old he is. But, you've got your own group, and that family dynamic is so strong and so wonderful that, again, there's nothing that this family dynamic between you and your partner and your son and everything, there's nothing you can't get through. You can get through anything because you have all of that support right in your own home. So that's what I get for you, Elise. I hope that makes sense. If not, it was a nice reading at least, right? All right, so Aqua, happy April Fools. From you to another fool, huh? To a fool. Can you have a love reading, please? Can you have a love reading? Please, a love reading. I'd love to do a love reading. All right, let's see what we get for you on your love reading, Aqua. Let's see what we get. Wow. This is major to you, right? This is something that is extremely, extremely important to you. You didn't realize, maybe you don't even realize how important this is. The whole idea of a love reading, or the whole idea of a relationship, having one or not having one. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I think there are a lot of different things for you to consider out there. I think you have to really think about a lot, right? You have options, you have choices. And I think you're going to have to focus your energy on just one. Yeah, you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to focus yourself on just one thing, even though there's so many options out here. You have to focus it all on one thing. Yeah. And I'm thinking, thinking to myself, yeah, this is where you take time. Like I was saying before, you got to take time to think about this stuff. You need to take some time to reflect on the past, to isolate yourself and decide, okay, what do I want in someone coming in my direction? And, I think you're looking for somebody who's maybe a little bit older than you, maybe just a little bit older, but somebody who's going to bring you security, somebody who's going to make you feel stable and bring some order to your life, right? If they can do that, then you are willing to be patient and be understanding if it takes a little while for this person to come along, right? Use your intuition, because I think you'll feel this person when they are when they are close to you. And I think that feeling of hope that surrounds you, I think that feeling, it brings comfort to you. It brings healing to you. And yeah, there's going to be someone coming your way. Of course there is. And they're going to admire you. They're going to admire the way you are and the way you act and the things you do and the things that are around you. And this is going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel comfortable, very comfortable, and inspired to have inspired for this relationship. And sure enough, I do believe that's going to be the case. So that's what I get for you. That's what I get for you, Aqua. All right. So thank you. Christina, what is going on? You just want to know if your dream meant what you believe it did. Did your dream mean what you're thinking it meant? So you had a dream. You have a strong feeling as to the meaning of the reading, of the dream, of that dream. And you just want some confirmation that the feelings that you're having about the dream are correct. You can't say anything yet, but it was a good dream. Okay. You don't have to, don't say anything at all. We just want to know if your feelings about it are right or wrong. Right? That's all. Did it mean what you thought it meant? Did it mean what you thought? All right, let's see. First, I have to figure out a little bit about what I think you think the meaning is. Look at all of the swords. I was going to say, is it going to be all swords? No, it's not going to be all swords, but it's close. It's darn tootin' close. So, wow. So I think this dream meant to you that things are changing, right? And you're going to have to be flexible in your life and in your plans and in the way that you are to kind of go with the flow, right? To make those changes. I think your thoughts about the dream are a bit, kind of make you feel like somebody is being a bit of a rebel, maybe a little arrogant, right? But people like that. People like that rebel kind of feeling, the rebellious person, who really is, just, they don't play by the rules. They don't play by the rules. And I think I think you feel like maybe that was part of the dream. Now, I'm not saying that was your dream wasn't about somebody who doesn't play by the rules and stuff like that. I just think that you have a feeling like, okay, well, maybe this dream wasn't the way you expected it to be. It wasn't really what you expected. However, you felt like there was something going on behind your back, or, without your knowledge. Something going on without your knowledge. And that part of the dream made you feel distant from something or someone, and it really made you feel like you had to become independent and cut off from this person or this idea, or the whatever the dream was about. You had to become disjointed from it, dislocated from it. You had to move yourself away. But I think I really think, and of course the Nine of Swords, it really made your mind race. You may have regretted having this dream when you woke up, even though it was good. It was a good dream. You still may have not felt good about it at the time. When you woke up, maybe the first thing you thought of, maybe the first thing that didn't come to mind was, oh, that was a great dream. I don't know that came to mind first, but I think eventually you realized, oh, wait a second, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good dream. Did it really mean what you think it meant? It meant what you think it meant if it had to do with moving away from a situation that's not a good situation, and end up just doing something on your own, doing something for yourself and having a good time. I think it meant what you think it meant at that point. If you were looking for a very specific meaning, which I don't think you were, then no, it didn't mean what you thought it meant. I don't really think it had. I think it had a very important. I think it had a meaning to you. Gosh, I'm stumbling, aren't I? I think it had a meaning to you, but it would not have ever had a meaning to anyone else. It was strictly and specifically a dream for you. So it would have meant exactly what you wanted it to mean. That's what I get. That's what I get. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Christina, very interesting. Oh my. Oh, interesting. That is, I swear. So, Rebecca, how are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're feeling okay. Our friend Freedom, Freedom, everybody knows Freedom Williams that comes here. Her mom comes home from the hospital finally tomorrow. She's been in for quite a while. Had a bad car accident and had to go through a lot of rehabilitation on her leg to get her to be able to walk again. And she finally comes home from the hospital tomorrow. So, I don't think Freedom's going to be here. I don't know if Freedom's going to be here tonight or if she's just listening. But I do throw some thoughts and prayers out her way for sure, because her mom's going to still need her help when she gets home. And her and her mom are very close, of course. So, yeah. So what's going on with Zach the Taurus? Zach likes you a lot. That's what's going on. I'm going to tell you that just by knowing, just thinking it. Zach likes you a lot. So you are very smart. You're a very smart person. I'm going to just start off with that, right? Just throw that right on out there. And I think that you've made decisions about Zach without knowing all about things, without knowing everything, right? You were kind of impatient and a little blunt, and you kind of thought maybe you should not, maybe you and Zach shouldn't be together, although you like Zach. But maybe you had this feeling that you want to be a little adventurous. You want to get away from things that are kind of conventional and do something adventurous, different. And maybe Zach doesn't like to do that. Maybe that's not the way he is. Right? But I think maybe you just need to realize that Zach is very open and very, very honest about the things he says. So when he tells you something, he means it. Because that's the way he is. He's very disciplined in what he's saying, and he's very structured when he says something, meaning that, like I said, when he says something, there's a meaning behind it. There is specific meaning behind it. And I think if you really like him and really have an interest in him, now is the time to start this friendship and make it into something, and start making it into a little bit something more, right? Because right now you may feel a little scared or left out of things or put into like the friendship zone. And if you really want to get out of that, well, there's help available. There's always help available no matter what. And it doesn't always seem that way, but there is. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. That's what I get for you, Rebecca. I think you guys could be okay. I think you could be good together. I think it could be a nice relationship. He likes you. He really does, yeah. I know. How will Easter be for you? Any contacts for Easter for you, Maggie Polo? Any contacts at all? All right, let's see. How will Easter be for you? Any contacts? Any contacts? All right, so I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like you are, trying to protect yourself from getting hurt, and any contacts at that point would be, would probably not be good for you. Only a couple days away. You're trying to move away from someone at this point, and I don't know that there will be contact with anyone else that's going to be good for you or helpful for you. I do think that I think you could have a very clear idea of what you want and what you want to do. But again, I don't think you should rush into it. I don't think you should be just jumping into some kind of contact or something like that just because it's there and just because you could. Don't rush into things with no plans. Don't be that rebel, right? Don't be the rebel that looks like in the picture, because if you do things too quickly and you move things along too fast, well, then it doesn't work. It doesn't work out, right? Somebody gets hurt. I can definitely see that. Somebody getting hurt. I do believe that your Easter will be, I think it'll be just enough with, who you have around and what you have around. And I think you'll be happy and you'll feel very peaceful. And I think you'll have a very good idea of right where you stand, right where everything is, and right where everything should be. I don't think things are going to move or change or anything like that in the next few days. But I do think that is what's going to happen. I don't see any new contacts or anything like that. I think your Easter will be nice. I think it'll be a nice Easter. I just don't know that there will be any contacts like that. All right. Selena, can you get a relationship reading? Huh. All right, a relationship reading for you, Selena. I'm going to do this relationship reading, and I want you to tell me if I'm right or wrong, if I'm on point or not on point. Maybe because I was a little afraid of what might come up. Maybe it's because I was right. I think you need to be safe. I think there could be better times ahead for you, but I don't. I think you need some guidance on where to go, though, because I don't know that where you're at right now is good for you. I'm trying to think of something to say, a good way to say it, right? I think you need an escape. And this has been really weighing on you a lot. There's been a lot of, obligation, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibility on your mind. And that's been bothering you a lot because you had this close relationship that was very successful and very happy and very good and all. But now you're kind of looking within yourself and you're seeing that, wait, there's other happiness out there. And maybe your happiness is not like the happiness you really want. You could be very happy, right? You could be very successful and you're optimistic, you have joy and you want that warmth. But you're right now, I don't think you're getting it. And I think there's, I just don't, I see where things are not going well or things didn't go well, or maybe there was a third person involved, right? There's 3 knives. It's the 3 of swords. Maybe there was a third person. Maybe there was some kind of love triangle or cheating or something, but there's been some type of heartache and heartbreak and pain and hurt. And now you have the challenge of moving on without without the person you had. And I think this is very difficult for you. And I think it's not helping at all. And again, I feel like this is such a burden on you at this point that you need some guidance. You need someone to help you find your way through this whole thing. Something's not going right with your relationship. Something didn't go right, or something did not work, or you had a relationship. You had this relationship again, and it was happy and successful, but if you're finding that there's different happiness out there, and that does not include the person you were with for some reason. And I think it may have had to do with something or someone else in the picture. And that's what I get for you. Oh God, Selena, I hope I'm wrong. I do hope that I am wrong. Oh, Dewstone North, how are you? Can you please have a love reading? All right, let's see. Let's see what we get here for you. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had a message come through that I needed to read. Yeah. All right, so Dewstone North. Can you get a love reading? You can get a love reading. Let's see what we get for you. Let's see what we get. All right, let's see. What's going on down here? Oh, Selena's spot on. Wait a second. Whoa. I read thank you and I was like, oh, yeah, you're welcome. But then oh, no, spot on. That's not good. Wait a second. I got to see what you have to say now. You're single now. So that would be true. You're not in a good headspace right now because of the breakup. Oh, no. Oh, Selena, I so much didn't want to be right. I wanted to be wrong. Desperately. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That's difficult. That is difficult. I hope I wasn't right that there was somebody else involved. Oh, all right. A love read for you. Dewstone North, you need to take time for yourself. You need to take a time out, right? Rest, relax, renew, relief. Feel some relief. For yourself, do something for you. You can see, right? Like she's doing like a spa day. Or, go somewhere and have a massage or get your nails done or something cool for you. Do something for you because things are changing and they're going to change no matter what. It's a necessary change. It's going to happen. No matter what you do with it, it's going to happen. So why not make the most of your time for you while you can? Because only you can control your happiness and you're in complete control of that. What's going to make you happy? What's going to make you feel the happiest? Right? What can you do? What can you can think of things or decide on things and come up with a plan as to what's going to make you happy, because whatever that is, that's what you are going to grow. That's what's going to cultivate for you. That's what you're nurturing. You're nurturing that thoughts, those feelings, and they're going to grow. And I think that's going to be very important for you, right? Keep up your confidence. Take the initiative when it comes to somebody else, because again, you're planting the seeds here and you're growing what could be a relationship from a friendship, because things are changing. Things are changing with somebody, and you're going to control what makes you happy. So by controlling that, you are going to grow what is going to make you happy. You're going to grow that. So have the confidence and take the initiative to talk to someone who makes you feel that way. And I think your creativity is really going to take over and you're going to feel really good about doing this. And I do think things are going to be good. I think things will work out pretty okay for you, Dewstone. All right. That's what I get for you. Michael Orozco, how are you? There is a Leo you're in love with, and you miss her greatly. The issue is she left you for a married Cancer man who still lives with his wife and won't divorce her. So he's cheating on her right now. So he's cheating on his wife. Or he's cheating on this woman that you... I don't know. This is a crazy story. Hang on. Let me reread. You're in love with a woman who's in love with a man who's married. Whew. Yeah, Rebecca, I did your reading quite a while back, but it's definitely there. You'll be able to go, you can rewind and definitely see it. Okay. All right. So, Michael, you are in love with a woman who is in love with a man who's married. That's not a good situation, huh? Doesn't sound good. Doesn't seem very good. You're welcome, Rebecca. All right. I don't think you're looking at things exactly with the clearest vision that you can. There are challenges. There are going to be some extremely difficult upcoming ordeals when it comes to this relationship that you want with the person, with this Leo that you're in love with. All right. I think this whole idea of being in this other person, her being in love with a married man, is very exciting to her. I think it's very, what's a good word for it? There's a good word out there and I can't think of what it is. And it's very, it's got that corruption feel. It's got that a little bit of that self-destructive feel to it, because your Leo must know that things are not really going to go anywhere with this married guy if he won't divorce his wife. Has to understand that. And you have to be realistic too. If she's willing to stick around with this guy who's married, well, then you need to, think about your own life, your own... oh gosh, you need to figure out what's going to be good for you only, and not... and maybe this isn't the best thing. Maybe this is not the best thing for you. Again, you have to be realistic. You have to depend on you. You can't depend on her to come back to you at this point, because she's juggling two different people, right? She's juggling you. She's juggling this other guy, and he's juggling her and his wife. And there's just too much. There's just way, way too much going on. Nobody has any confidence in themselves in this whole thing. The only one who might have confidence in themselves is the wife, who doesn't know that the husband's cheating. You need to take the initiative. You might be in love with this person, but there are other people out there who you can be in love with. Take the initiative. build your own confidence, make your own decisions. This person may not be around ever again, and that's okay, right? Because if they're willing to go off with somebody else, knowing that you are there, well, then they're most likely going to move on from the married guy to somebody else. Or worse, right? Ruin a marriage. Not a good thing. Definitely not. I don't think so, Michael Roscoe. I do not think so. All right. So, Olga, what's going on? How are you? You'd like to know Kevin's current feelings. Today, you're a bit down. You just had chats with him without a regular video call. Any info on his energy and thoughts? All right. So, Barb, it showed up on your phone this morning that I was having a show. That's interesting. That's weird. Because I definitely didn't, and it wasn't an April Fool's joke. I didn't even bother trying. All right, so what are Kevin's current feelings? You want to know what his energy's like. What's his energy like? What are his thoughts? What's he thinking? His thoughts right now are he feels like he is searching for the strength to do something. He's searching for the strength to move forward, and it's really making him, it's making him feel anguish. It's making him feel regret, like he's going to regret his decision once he does it. But he's still searching for the strength to do it. He needs the satisfaction of doing it. It's the only thing that's going to help him move forward in a good way. And that's the feelings that I'm getting about him. I feel like he has moved in this direction. I think he's moving in a direction without any idea of what the consequences are going to be, or what the outcome is going to be and how it's going to play out. But he doesn't have it planned. And when there is no plan, of course, that destroys things. That makes things not go very well. It hurts people, and it makes it so other people around don't feel good. I think, again, you're always kind, and you're always generous, and you always try to bring happiness to the conversation, or to to text messages and chats or whatever. You always try to bring that positivity. And for someone who should be very thankful for that, I don't see that. I don't see where there's that thankfulness. I think there's, I think maybe when the conversation is over, then there's some kind of, I don't know, some other plan. There's something else going on. There's something else there that just doesn't seem right. And again, you've got the 3. You got the 3 of Pentacles, which means, there's some kind of other people involved or other people around or something like that, right? Because here you are, and this is you doing the happy thing and doing the work and all this other cool stuff. But look up here. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like happy times. Things don't seem like a happy time for some strange reason. I don't know what exactly is going on, but I don't think that he's being appreciative of all that you do and all the sacrifice you go through. Oh, good. That's so nice of you. See, I made you feel better, and I don't even have to do a reading. I just have to let you listen to me talk and have the energy that's here. True though, he cares about you. Though he cares about you a lot, making you smile when you're video chatting as well. He's supporting. You know that he is with his daughter today. All right, and the dog. That was a bit disturbing. We didn't call, Yeah. I don't know. I get it. I got a feeling that, yes, there was something else interfering today. Something else was in the way. Let's put it that way. Something else seemed like it was in the way. Another great news, Bartman. Barnes and Noble called me today and said the Housewives Tarot has arrived in their store, so you're going to get it by tomorrow. Nice. Awesome. So you will be able to use this deck just like this. It's such a fun deck. It is such a fun deck. So, Brooklyn, what do your angels want you to know at the moment? This is going to be my last free reading because it is just about 7 o'clock. Yeah, usually you don't drop your calls without a reason. Probably you'll know tomorrow. Olga, you're welcome for the reading. I hope it's okay. I hope everything's all right. I don't know. I get this feeling of blockage when I think of him. I just get the feeling that there's a blockage. Something blocking the two of you, or blocking in between you, or there's a barrier, or some kind of an obstacle. I don't know why I get that feeling. Maybe it's just that it's long distance, and that's the barrier, right? Is the distance. I'm not sure. All right, Brooklyn, this is my last free reading for the night. What do your angels want you to know at the moment? Do you know who your angels are, Brooklyn? Yeah, Russian and German borders. I know you guys are farther apart. I know there's a distance. All right. So, Brooklyn, what do your angels want you to know? My question to you, I hope you're still here. Are you still here, Brooklyn? If so, let me know. Do you know who your angels are? Are they people from your life, or are they other angels? All right, so your angels want you to know that there is a lot of new energy and new potential around you. There's something new going to start. You can, oh, there you are. Yes, you're here. Good. I think you're going to start a new project, and I think that's really what they want you to know. I believe, okay, you're not sure who your angels are. I believe your angel is a person who was a mother to you, or like a mother to you, someone you had a close relationship with, someone who, when they passed, it was extremely emotional to you. They used to make you feel very successful. They used to make you feel very happy. And now you look within to see if this person would approve of the things you are doing or the things that you do. Does this make sense to you? This would be somebody older than you. They would be above you, I would say. When I say above, I mean a parent or grandparent, or someone who is like a parent or like a grandparent. I think this angel wants you to know that you're not as tied down as you think you are. You seem to feel like you are trapped in a situation. You're kind of stuck in a rut right now, and you don't think that you can. You don't think you can move. You don't think you can. You think it's a no-win situation, but yeah, you can. You can win. You can win. You have to just not keep. You have to slow down your mind. Not regret all the things that have gone on recently that haven't been so good, or things that haven't felt really good for you. And you need to take the time to get excited again. You need to take the time to be adventurous, be creative. Get that people person feeling back. And if you do that, you'll have high spirits, because your angel is very loyal to you, just like you were very loyal to them when they were alive. And that's what I get for you, Brooklyn. Let me know if any of that makes sense to you. And let me know if it makes sense. Let me know if that person is someone that you would know. The person I described. I hope so. All right. So, all right, I'm going to take a look for donations. I see Battle Fights. Are you donating, or you're trying to donate? If so, let me know now. I'm looking for it. I don't see anything, but I am going to end the show in a second. So, yeah, it makes sense to you, huh? It makes sense to you, Brooklyn. That's good. That is good. Good night, Maggie. Thank you so much for being here. Olga, if you're ever looking for a good interpreter, Maggie Polo teaches German. She is a German teacher in Germany, originally from Poland. All right, I do not have a donation coming in. I don't see anything coming in. So if you are donating right now, Battle Fights. Oh, there we go. Wait. We do have a donation. There we go. Yep. Awesome. Thank you very much for that donation. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your generosity. All right, Battle Fights. Let's see. Can you get a reading? Did you have a specific question tonight or just a general read? All right. Yeah, you're teaching English. You're teaching English. You're learning German. Maggie's teaching German and learning English. Maggie's in Germany. You're in Russia. It's very cool. All right. I see your question, Battle Fights, and I'll put it right up there as soon as I am done here. There we go. Oh, let's see. There it is. Your question is, will Cindy Lima's be your girlfriend? I think you want this to happen. I think you really want this to happen. I think you want to have a successful relationship with this person. I think there's a lot of people who support you, and you recognize that, and that makes you feel very confident in your, in your life, in the idea of having a relationship with this person. However, I think you're fairly fresh out. Either you or her are fresh out of a bad relationship. Right? There's been heartache and pain recently, and now you're moving in a new direction. And you could almost say that this is a rebound type of situation, unfortunately. And that's not what you want. You do not want a rebound situation. So understand, if it's not you that just had this breakup and it was her, then you're going to have to be very understanding. If it was you, then she's going to have to be very understanding and have to be very patient. But her. Okay, there you go. So it was her that had this breakup. I had a feeling probably. You're going to have to be very, very understanding. You're going to have a lot of patience, because there are a lot of hurt feelings. She has a lot of hurt feelings still. And she may tell you she doesn't. She may tell you that no, everything's okay. I'm glad it's over, blah, blah, blah. Right? Doesn't matter. There's going to be hurt feelings no matter what. It doesn't change anything. It's always going to be there. It's going to be there for a while. And you're going to have to find a way to get through that if that's what you really want. Now, if you really hope for this to work out and you really want a relationship or things to move forward in a good way, well, then, you're going to have to help her heal. You're going to have to help her become whole again. because you can give her comfort. You can give her the faith that she needs. You can, you have good qualities that she's going to admire and that she's going to like. And you can be that inspiration to her. You can be that shining star. And I really think that, things could work out for you if you, again, have that patience, have that understand. You have to have that understanding that there's always going to be, for now, that underlying idea of this recent breakup. All right. There you go. Her sister told you good luck. I'm telling you good luck too. I think my good luck is more sincere though than her sister's. I'll tell you that. All right, David. So that's what I'm getting for you. You are going to have to be understanding and patient. And if you can do that, I think you can break through. So, all right. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate your generosity. And that was appreciated. Yeah, thank you. All right, folks. I will be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The show is called Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot. And I'm here every night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you all back again tomorrow. And I'm sorry, I just saw wait a second. David, so she's blocking your messages too, huh? Good night, Olga. Yes, thank you. Sweet dreams to you too. All right. So I hope to see you guys all back tomorrow, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. All right, or day, whichever it is. It's according to where you are, right? All right, you all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.